Welcome back everyone to KCD2, where we are still here in KOTOR after having been branded in the last episode for saving a man's life from a band of mercenaries. We killed them all and apparently got branded for that. I still don't understand why we got the brand. I mean, if it's for killing the mercenaries, okay, granted, we engaged them. I mean, this could have been avoided. I just could have, you know, not engaged them. So, which is why I did not reload and went through with the branding. But I still think it's unfair. I don't understand it. The dude we saved from the mercenaries, we untied him. And that dude is the one who brings us in, basically. Yeah, I feel betrayed and I don't understand it. And yeah, so that was unfair in my mind. But it gave us apparently the chance to, yeah, get to know some game mechanics which so far were unknown to us. For example, I didn't know that we can't sleep if we are below a certain nourishment level. I think we were down to 25 or 27, and it didn't allow us to sleep. I mean, that's not how it works in real life, right? I mean, even if you go to sleep on an empty stomach, your body will draw from its reserves, you know, aka fat and stuff like that. But yeah, so never occurred to me that this would be the reason why until it said so. You're too hungry to sleep. Yeah, so, but all is good, apart from the brand. So, but yeah, let's continue. Let's not, you know, dwell on it. So, but we are here in order to ask Malady about the Thunderstone, and let's do that.
Time I'll scream.
Maybe we could sneak in some wine next time. That would make it more bearable.
Or just say sod it and not go.
What are you talking about? You want to go to hell?
Ah, hell or a never-ending boring mass? What's the difference? Aye, take care.
See you next time. Take care.
Okay, yeah. I can see why that wouldn't be appealing. An eternity of mass. Malady.
What can I do for you?
Thunderstone.
I
Give
heard
it to
you
us.
bought a Thunderstone from Andrew Ramhead. Is that so?
Well, it is. What's it to you?
Andrew Ramhead took it from Hensel from Raborsh, who in turn stole it from Tomlin Brookhans down Horshan way.
And? I don't know those people. Even if it's true, I knew nothing about it. I bought the stone fair and square, and for good money. My husband's gravely ill and nothing's helping. The stone is to heal him.
What ails your husband?
Peter went to lie down one afternoon and he hasn't budged since. He's not eating and he's barely talking to anyone. What's worse, soon after he took ill, a Minerva owl perched on the roof one evening.
Okay. So I guess this owl is a bad omen, but let's let her explain it to us.
Minerva owl? I assume that doesn't bode well, does it?
No, not at all. An owl on your roof means death is closing in. That's why I need the stone. If it weren't for the stone, I'm sure Peter would be gone by now.
We could play the cursed card on the stone, but let's try to help her husband.
So am I to understand that if your husband heals, you won't need the stone?
Well, a stone like this is a precious thing. It can still protect us from all manner of misfortune.
But you bought it to save your husband.
Exactly.
That may be, but I'll not be wanting to lose that stone.
How about this? I'll try to help your husband, and if I succeed, you'll gift me the stone.
Why would I do that? The stone is bound to help him.
What if the power of the stone brought me here to help your husband?
I hadn't thought of it like that.
Yeah, exactly.
How about we make a deal?
All right, but only if you help him.
Of course. I'll take a look at him and see what I can do.
And please hurry. With that owl and everything, I'm quite sure the Reaper's nearby.
Yeah, right
You'll
around the
find
corner.
Peter in his room.
All right. I'll take a look at him
Sharpening
and
a
see if there's anything
scythe.
I can do. It's usually a good idea to speak to others who are close to the sufferer. That may be able to explain a few things. Especially if the patient himself isn't very communicative.
Aha. I see you really have done this before.
Yeah.
I'm starting to believe that stone really did draw you here. So, ask around on the farm if you need to. We'll all be at your service.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll get on with it. And I'd better check the whole room, just in case.
Do whatever it takes to help Peter.
Sure will. You learn diseases. Great. What do you know about Peter's illness?
Can you think of something that might help me heal him? Anything?
I can't. I'm desperate myself. I've tried just about everything. Peter is just an ordinary Cooper. We've lived here for years. We go to church. My husband doesn't travel outside the village often. This last time he had some business in Pechkow, near Colleen, but he came back empty-handed. Breathless and confused. He was fumbling around here for a few days, not doing his job, just spending time in his workshop. Lord knows what he was doing in there. Then he went to bed, and since then, he's just been lying there. He doesn't eat. Not even the potions are helping. He doesn't sleep a wink at night. At least, I don't think he does. If I stopped sleeping too, our homestead would fall apart.
I'll ask him why he can't sleep. What's tormenting him?
Try that. He won't speak to me about anything. It's as if he was keeping secrets from me. Or maybe just protecting me from something. Farewell.
Yeah. Or maybe a little bit of both. Okay, so let's talk to Peter. Can we talk to you guys? Talk.
God bless.
I offered Malady to try and cure Peter. Can you think of anything that might help?
I already gave the women some advice, but they just don't listen to me.
So what's
What
your
did you tell
advice?
To put Peter in a dark room, because speaking to him makes it worse. But most importantly, they should get some vinegar and salt and rub it on the soles of his feet. Then they should mix mallow, linseed, bran, and a pinch of salt and boil it in water. Strain that through a cloth and add a bit of honeycomb as well as a drop of wood oil. Then all they have to do is wash his arse out with it. Finally,
What?
they need to cut open a black chicken along its backbone and put it on Peter's forehead. But before that, they'll have to shave his head. Peter is going mad, and this is the only thing that can help him.
Okay. And you know this works how? Yeah,
Cut open a
exactly.
black chicken and put it on his forehead. Seems to me that you're the one that's going mad.
Trust
Absolutely.
me, this is the only thing that's going to help him. Simply put, Peter's losing his marbles.
Do you have
Yeah.
any idea how it might have happened?
Well, I know he was headed to Colin on business, but he never made it there. He came back all red, couldn't breathe, as if he was being hanged. I wouldn't be surprised if some bandit grabbed him by the throat along the way.
I'll ask him if he was attacked.
That would be my guess. And why else would he be looking for weapons, eh? He's afraid. Well,
So yeah, that was also my first thought, that he might have been attacked, maybe got hit on the head, got a brain injury, something like that. Which is why he's lying in the house, not speaking.
Greetings.
Can you think of anything that might help me with Peter's illness?
No. Unless, maybe you could look around his workshop. You might pick up some clue.
Yeah, okay, we'll do. Hey, housemate.
Can you think of anything that might help me heal, Peter?
I already told Mother everything I could think of. Nothing worked.
God be with you, sir.
Okay. Okay. So we talked to you, the loony who wants to treat him for lunacy. So this the workshop? I guess so. Sit, sleep. No, thank you. Don't want to do neither right now. Armorer's kit. Could steal that, but why would we? Leather gloves. Mended cuirass. Open bassinet. Now, whom would you mend the cuirass for? Maybe that is a clue. No one in front of the house. Okay. Well then. Let's go. Oh, who are you? Housemaid, eh?
Leave me alone.
Nope. Wakey wakey.
No, not yet.
Girl. It's 10 in the morning. Get up.
Leave me alone.
Sheesh. Lockpick. Hello. Room service. Examine Peter.
Peter? My name is Henry. I'm here to help you.
Another poor bloke that's to deal with me. As if Mada didn't have enough on her plate already.
So
I'll
he
try
does
to figure out
speak.
what's wrong with you.
Let's start with the
Don't
easy
be
one.
alarmed. I need to take a closer look. Let's see. No swelling. No cancer on the skin. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Your palms are cold. Your muscles are tense. And your heart's pounding so hard you could hear it all the way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight. Or flee.
They're getting close now.
Who is?
The soldiers. Sigismund's men.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Peter. It's strange.
I'm a weakling. A weakling.
So, examine the patient. You don't sleep much at night.
What are your nights like? Mlada said you don't sleep much.
I just stare at the wall. I try to sleep during the day. But it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep. Because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress. I'm always hearing hoofbeats. And they startle me.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress? What's so unusual about that?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh? Preparing for war. That's what.
If Lord Pisek was about to go to war, he'd be gathering a lot more men here than a couple of nobles.
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village. Mezoles is gone. And when I saw Opatovitz, Suchdol is next. I'm sure of it.
When you went to Pechkow on business, did anything happen to you on the way? Did you get attacked?
I got away from them.
So he
There aren't
did.
any signs of a brawl on your body, but you look as if someone was choking you right now. I can see the veins on your neck pulsing.
Sigismund. He's the one who's got me by the throat.
What do you mean?
Soon he'll send his army here to crush us, just like in Opatovitz. When I saw what happened there, they didn't stand a chance.
Did they have a fortress in Opatovitz?
No,
But you do have one here.
that doesn't mean anything. They'll only lay siege for us longer and we'll die slower.
I don't think I can convince you otherwise.
Okay.
I'll examine you. Just by eye. Pale skin. Dark circles under the eyes. A downcast expression on the face. I don't see any bruises. A few calluses and cuts on the hands. Nothing unusual for a craftsman after a hard day in the workshop.
I told you. I'm not in any pain. Just let me lie here.
Irritability. No foul odor. Bodily humours aren't leaking. And you aren't bleeding.
But I will, when Sigismund's horde gets here.
Why would Sigismund attack Suchtal?
He does as he pleases. You have no idea how many villages he's plundered already.
I reckon attacking a village protected by a fortress is the last thing Sigismund would want to do now.
The fortress is what's bothering him. That's why he'll destroy it. And us with it.
I don't know about that.
So on his way to Colin, on his way to business, basically, did he come across maybe? Did he witness some kind of conversation maybe of some higher up soldiers, generals discussing maybe a destruction of the Suchtal castle / fortress and the neighboring village? I don't know.
What am I going to do with you, Peter?
Yeah, he's very anxious.
There's nothing wrong with you physically, so it must be an ailment of the soul. The chamomile decoctions will help calm your mind, but you'll have to change your diet as well, so you don't just drink potions. And last but not least, some words of encouragement wouldn't be amiss. You'll be back on your feet in no time. I'll get things ready and be back soon.
Okay, get things ready means premium nil nocere? Nocere? I examined Peter, but I didn't learn much. He suffers from an unnatural anxiety. As a treatment, I suggest a chamomile decoction to help him fall asleep. A change in diet, prayer, and it wouldn't hurt if I could think of some encouraging words to help him overcome his fear. As soon as I get everything ready, I'll return to Peter. Okay, so chamomile decoction. We should have that, right? Chamomile. We don't. That's a problem. Okay, so we need an alchemy station. Do we have that here? I don't see any. Well, we have one here. Okay, so we need to go to Suchtal. That's our bed. Yeah, so we got an alchemy station here at Suchtal, so we can do that. But so on his way to Colin, where's Colin? Old Lota. Where is Colin? Wisoka. Sigismund's camp. Okay. Oh well, I just had a quick look around on the map in order to see if we can't find Colleen. You know, in order that's where Peter was on his way to when whatever happened, and I thought, you know, if we could retrace his steps and you know, get where whatever happened, we might find a clue on
They're coming. They're close now.
What made him so anxious. But no dice. There's no Colleen on the map. At least I was unable to find it. And remember, we have the Explorer perk, so we should see everything on the map. At least everything that has a marker, basically. And a city or town or village or whatever, a settlement would have a marker, right? So yeah, I don't know where Colleen is, and therefore we are unable to retrace his steps. Yeah, so let's go and by the way, Pebbles is full, okay, and we are over encumbered by all that loot. So what do we have here in the area? Do we have a blacksmith? Yes, we do, right here. So let's go to that blacksmith, sell some stuff. On our way, we need chamomile. So, what do we need for chamomile decoction? Crafting, potions, chamomile. So we need chamomile and sage. So, what do we have here? This is not chamomile. We have a garden here, but it's only vegetables, right? Yeah. Okay, well then, let's continue. Thistle, we don't need thistle. I see chamomile. Let's gather some. Okay. I think that should be enough. Yeah.
Ours is all creaky, and I made it myself.
So in the meantime, between episodes, I updated my graphics driver. But so far there are still flickerings and pop-ins that weren't there before update 1.3. So yeah, I don't know. Still hoping that Warhorse would release an hotfix or something like that soon. Oh, there he is. Hi, Master. Master Blacksmith. Let's repair stuff. Like everything. That would cost us 1,560, eh? Well, not if we can't help it. Well. So how about we only come on? We only pay.
How's this?
1050.
You must be from a poor region.
Very poor. Very poor. All right, all right. 1100.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Great. Happy to be of service.
Marvelous. Even gained some reputation. Beautiful. So now everything is repaired, and he made some money. So now let's
what do you have for
commence
sale?
Operation Fleece the Trader. Let's sell you this and this and piercing bolts, all 23 of them. And the beaked cattle hat. This thing. Yeah, and the riding cuirass. Smooth cuirass. Bringing us to 1,500 already. Well. Alright, let's sell this stuff. And haggle for the rest.
Well, aye, that'll do.
Thought so.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Yeah, so am I. And we lost some weight. Beautiful. Now, Pebbles is still full. So can't really dump the rest on her. Long purple black. 37. Not bad. But still worse than the quilted caftan we have. Oh well, let's get to Castle Sochtol. Let's use the alchemy station there. On our way, let's keep our eyes peeled for some sage. No, it's not sage. Got any sage back here? No. Oh, oh, oh. Look. Look and you shall find. Ask and you shall receive. Alright. Marigold. Okay, let's
God be with you.
And with you.
And we'll stay friends.
Sure thing.
Master Guard.
Alright, beautiful. Now, the alchemy was in here, or through here, right? No? Wrong? No, it was...
Shouldn't be bothering us here.
Where was the alchemy bench? And what do you mean by bothering you? Here. We're guests of Lord Pissac. We can go wherever. Now, where is that...
Good day.
Good day. What? No, where... Huh? Where is the... Did the alchemy bench go? Why do we need to lock... What? Why do we need to lockpick this? What? Why? Why? Huh. Misa no understand. Oh well, let's get cooking. So, read, yes, thank you. Hair of the dog, no, we need chamomile decoction. An index would be great. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. So, you will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally, pour. Very poor. Okay, so 2 handfuls of chamomile. Okay. Let's prepare. Let's take this, and where's the sage? There it is. Marvelous. Yep, confirm. Now. Oh, wait. First, we need wine, right? Need wine, yeah. Wine, thank you. Vinum. Por favor. Alright, now 2 handfuls of chamomile. Now let's wait until it's boiling. There we go. Alright, a handful of sage for the grind. Okay, let's lift you. Let's grind this. So, grind sage, add to the cauldron, finally pour. So, no more cooking, no more distilling, just add and pour. Nope, nope, nope. The file, Henry, the file. Thank you. Now, let's pour. And should be Henry quality. Yes, Henry's chamomile brew. Marvelous.
Should I have boiled that chamomile for a shorter time?
Oh. Oh well. We brewed it perfectly, nevertheless. So now we got the chamomile brew. Okay. But still... a change in diet, prayer, and it wouldn't hurt if I could think of some encouraging words to help him overcome his fears. So, do we just make stuff up, or what can we do here? Change in diet. Let's get back to Peter and to Malady. Let's talk to her. Maybe we can get some intel on what he's eating, what his diet consists of.
God bless.
Can't talk to you, eh? Maybe we can talk to some more people here in the village. Maybe someone saw something, heard something. Oh. Alright, no, can't talk to you. No.
See you soon, my friend.
Henry, we can't ask everyone for a night to sleep. Let's see, what do you sell? To badges, eh?
Some dolt isn't
It
so
was him
different
who
from
told me.
threshing wheat. And what's more,
Swindling
apparently
days are
every
over.
soldier gets
A
to
long
cross
stretch and a
country.
pillory awaits him. And the same fate awaits every dishonest trader who disrespects both his customers and the law. Let him be a lesson to you.
Yeah. So, housemate, we already talked to you. Where is... There you are.
I examined Peter. His body is fine. But he's plagued by a crippling restlessness of soul.
What are we going to do about it? How do you heal the soul? A cold compress? Prayer?
Prayer certainly won't hurt, but don't worry. There are several things that could help Peter. Making the chamomile decoction is important. It's made of wine, chamomile, and sage. You boil them briefly together and strain it. It's not hard, and even if you don't do it exactly right, it'll still help Peter.
Would you bring him some? Before I learn to brew it?
I'll get everything. Just keep at it, and don't give up.
Very well. But hurry. I'm worried about what's going on in his head. And that he'll do something to himself the Lord can never forgive. See you soon, my friend.
Suicide, you mean? Yeah. Let's hope it won't come to that. By the way, who are you? Do you belong to the carpenter? Oh yeah, we talked to you. Right. How about you, hired hand? Can we talk to you? No? No? Okay. Maybe time for talking is over. Piggy. Piggy, pig.
It happens.
Yep.
Which way you're going next time?
Same to you. Dude.
Peter, let's talk about how we can help you. I have some suggestions for treatment.
I'm listening.
Well, let's start with the decoction.
You should drink the chamomile decoction.
Let's give him all.
Great. Another potion.
This one will help you sleep. Once your body gets used to sleeping at night and staying awake during the day, you'll feel much better. You'll see. Proper sleep will chase away the gloom. And if restlessness tries to take hold of you again, your body will have the strength to fight it. Every morning you'll be stronger and stronger until you're able to work again.
We'll see about that.
You need to start eating again, even if you don't have an appetite. First, ask Malady to get you some honey and add it to your gruel.
You think some honey is gonna save me?
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach, first of all. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours so that they can't get out of balance so easily. Any melancholia wanting to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey, so it could hardly get from your stomach to your head. Soon you'll be as busy as a bee again. And
And it helps with low blood
brings me to
sugar
my
as
next
well.
piece of advice. Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones, ideally. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through. Same as with the honey.
I suppose that makes sense.
Okay. Do we want to give him the advice now or try with a prayer? Let's try with a prayer.
Won't hurt.
We won't lie to him.
Lord, have mercy on Peter here, and lift from him the weight of his affliction. For you have laid upon him this affliction to try him. And you see that Peter, O Lord, endures your trial patiently and without contradiction. Unless you, O Lord, relieve Peter of his illness, no physician in the world can. I beg of you, O Lord, heal his soul and let his body once again find its lost balance. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, that went well. All right, let's give him the advice and then finish the treatment. We definitely won't lie to him about casting a spell or something. I mean, that even if he believes in it, it doesn't really. Well, doesn't really. Nah. Let's not do it. I mean, one could argue with belief is actually help in case of a mental issue, but nah, that's thin ice. So yeah, don't run from the fight. Don't be afraid to run. Yeah, in his case, I mean, he's a. What is he actually? What does he do? I mean, he's a villager and not a soldier. So in his case, it wouldn't be advisable to not run from a fight, right? I mean, if he's up against soldiers or bandits, it won't do for him to fight, lose his life, and leave his family without, yeah, the head of the house, basically, at that time.
Listen, Peter. I know you're worried about the army that's set up camp over the hill. That's why I'd like to tell you something from the heart. If you're scared of Sigismund's soldiers, trust me when I tell you. When you're caught between a rock and a hard place, there's no shame in running. It doesn't make you a coward. On the contrary, you're smart enough to realize there's nothing you can do. You can always come back later when you have the advantage and deal a bigger blow to the enemy.
Exactly.
I just want Bladder to be safe.
Yeah,
Then
well
keep
then.
reminding yourself of that. Look at me, a blacksmith's son. Why do you think I am who I am now? Because I realised I'd be of no help to my friends and family if I die for some foolish sense of honour.
You're right. I can't leave Bladder in this alone.
Don't be afraid to see the bigger picture. Even of the things you're worried about right now.
All right.
Well then, I've tried my best.
That's all we can do.
And I hope it's helped at least a little. I'll come back in a few days and see how you and Ladder are doing.
Yeah. Okay. Wait and see if the treatment works. Now... what to do in the meantime? Yeah, well, that's a great question. So... maybe... I don't know, what's... Let's have a look and let's check out that view of Sokdal. That won't pass enough time, but it will allow us to enjoy a nice view, hopefully.
Hail Mary.
Full of grace. And maybe, ooh, maybe there's even a treasure. I mean, that's a nice, strong tree in the middle of a field. Wouldn't be unheard of if someone had buried some woof 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 treasure there. And Mutt is very interested.
What is it, Mutt?
Girls, you're just sleeping, right? What is it? What is it, boy? Is there something here? I don't see anything. Maybe up in the... Huh. We are at the viewpoint, okay. So yeah, nice view of the area. Beautiful. But that's it? That and the pleasant companies of some cows. But I'm disappointed. I am disappointed, for this is not what I was hoping for. Not even a bird's nest. Nothing. Oh well, oh well. Can we at least sit down here or something? No. Nothing scratched into the bark. Nothing. No prompt to dig. Well, we got some nettle we could pick. And some thistle. But that's it. Okay. So, what to do in the meantime? Wisoka Spring, abandoned barn, waterhole. Well, let's explore the village of Soktor. Maybe play some dice. Yeah. Got a hankering for dice. Can we not? This road is not suitable. Okay, well then. Gotta drive it manually then. All right. Alright, Peps. Be nice to the others. Horse. And horse. So, 2 unnamed horses. Play some dice? Dice, yes. Okay, housemaid. And Dicer Voiter. Maybe we can play the housemaid first, you know? Easy entry.
They'll surely fall my way now.
Before we...
Would you like to play?
What game would you like to play?
More difficult opponent. Without a badge, you know.
Wagoners.
Let's play.
Marvelous. Okay. The cautious cheater's die. A die modified by an expert. It is precisely loaded, but also inconspicuous. Great. Let's take the demonic die combination again. And the even dice. Now, the even dice are good if we want to continuously throw 6s, right? But if we don't throw 6s, we don't throw much else. I mean, it gives us 2s, it gives us 4s, but that apparently doesn't really jam with the demonic die combination. So I'm not sure if it's wise for us to continue with the even dice right now. A consecrated die commemorating the Holy Trinity, especially by rolling 3s. Which is cool and all. Let's try it with the odd dice again.
I'm surprised you dare to play me.
Yeah.
I don't like to lose.
Yeah. Guess what I don't like? Losing. So, yep, we won't be risking anything. We're playing
Why
it
did I even
safe.
start playing with you?
Damn.
And now you again.
Okay. Well, at least we're throwing 1s again. Huh.
There. It looks better already.
Alright, let's keep it. Let's not get greedy.
Whatever.
Like that?
Not really.
And now I'll fuck it all up.
Yeah, hopefully.
Not.
No.
Why
Go
do I
ahead.
keep
Fuck it.
playing?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I see you're a woman of your word.
What is this? Sticky?
No. Let's take all of this. And that, no, that's not the game. Okay. But this'll do us for now.
There. That turned out all right. It ain't going my way today.
Nice. Okay. Let's try again. Oh ho! Oh ho ho ho! Look at us. Nice, that's the game. Cool. Thanks.
Sacra!
Regained some confidence in our dice skills. So, anyone else up to play us? No?
Always fancied those chairs
Ah.
with harps
Oh well. Peps. Let's be on our way towards Subnautica Fortress. Let's see if... By the way, what's going on here? Oh, this is the... Yeah, this is the chapel. Anything good going on here? Can we go in here? No. Strange that we can't enter any of the churches and chapels in KCD 2. We were able to enter churches and chapels in KCD 1 without a problem. Hi, Naka Wolfram, eh? You're right, old Naka. Lockpick medium. Oh well. Okay. Let's get back on track. So, alright, beautiful. Now, where do we park Peps? Let's just park her here. Alright, oh yeah, Captain Frenzel. Alright, let's get up to our room.
Shouldn't be bothering us here.
What the...
You won't find any mushrooms growing here.
What is his problem? That must be a bug. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
That must be a bug. Alright. Alright, what time is it? Yeah, we can sleep. We can sleep. So let's do that. Sleep and save. Beautiful. Until tomorrow morning. Or just until past 10 p.m. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why would we sleep any longer than that? Well, gotta wait out the rest of the night. Okay, beautiful. Now, let's eat... no breakfast? And to think that the service was so great, was so good. We arrived here. Alright. Maybe in here we can get some more food. Food! Copper plate, eh? No, we're not interested in a copper plate. We are interested in food! Feed us! Damn it. Oh well. Kitchen was downstairs, wasn't it?
No, I just want to be sure nobody...
Is it in here? This was a mess hall. Was the kitchen through here? No, maybe, yes, I don't know. Doesn't look like it. No, this is the kitchen, yes. Here we go. Nom 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 nom. So, 76. Let's eat another one. That should do us, right? Whoa, 101. Over 8 again. Okay, yeah, sure. Didn't want that balanced diet perk at any rate. Okay, beautiful. Peps.
Keep your eyes on the road, you fool!
Let's not listen to these yokels. Let's just go. Why is the guard captain's wife Goethe going out alone? Alright, Peps. Let's park you here again. Yeah. Okay, I guess I doubt that Peter's already fine again, right? Wait a few days. Yeah, I doubt that. We gotta do something in the meantime. We gotta come back in a few days, I guess. So maybe let's check out what the herb woman. What's her name? Herb woman Vlasta. Yeah, let's check out herb woman Vlasta. And on the way, maybe Matthew's camp. Wait, Matthew? Wait, what? Wasn't there... If I want to... Okay. So that's... Okay, so that's part of this quest. Huh. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we can look into that quest line. At any rate, we will take a break. What happened to the chairs? What will happen if we sit on... Oh, okay. I thought... Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's a way to stack your chairs, no problem. Anyways, let's take a break here. And when we come back, we will... go to that herb woman, and along the way we might or may not visit Matthew's camp. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if so, I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye.